Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Shut him down, open no shot, baby.
180.
Stay sticky.
It's a party now. It's a party now. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Checking hot read. Super one.
There we go.
Show
It's even, it's even. It's even.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Louis.
On 2nd and 15 now. Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Goff.
Stay sticky. You gotta get that sack.
Incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Team six.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. You remember me? Let's go, baby.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. You know, you wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11th, torn ACL, out for the year. But he was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his second NFL campaign at 566 yards in 8 games before the injury. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now.
We playing that, baby.
Early. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing
playing
yards
that, baby.
back at the 42.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
56 to Mike, boy. Hey, 5. Check 56. Check.
Third and long. It's gone. Over the middle. That's hauled in by Cup. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. A good pickup there. 21 yards. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
I got you. Cornell.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Gone. Flush to his right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Check nickel.
On the toss, it's Gurley. Shedding through the defense.
Nope.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
He should have been tackled.
Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Told him to look out.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Feel me?
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Bullshit.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
First play, you said you want the 8.
Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line, 75 yards, too. You got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Go, D.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole game. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason. How good is the knee? I mean, remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns, but just 4 carries in the NFC Championship game, 10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season. Gone. This is caught. It's good, baby. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First catch of the game for Cooks. That'll be a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
You know how hard it is for a lineman to block a safety coming down full speed? He's dipping right past him.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant.
Ric Flair.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Get there. Let's go. Let's go. We hungry.
Nick Bosa brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
I don't like these niggas anyway. Hollywood-ass niggas. I don't like these niggas anyway.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Mike's by 4. I got it. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, let's Bravo. Go full strength. 2 for 1.
Just beating the play clock is gone. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Let's
now
go.
A clash of bodies here.
Wrong
it's
one.
Intercepted.
Wrong one. Don't try to beat one.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away.
Let's go, man.
And compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10
at
their own 24. Now a run on first down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Garoppolo. This is intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Zerline good with a PAT, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Niners take over first and 10. That's their own 45-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
Corey Littleton, Pro Bowler for the first time a season ago, in to make the tackle. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, switch gears.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
White.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Mostert. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Come on, Garrett. Get this first.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 6th touchdown of the season. Now the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Get there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it's going to be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync.
We got the
only way to play good defense.
They just got done.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Check 13. Check 13. Hey, 5. Hey, Charlie.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. I'm going to come back to you. 56.
Tiger. 5.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Got
34 now. Here's first and 10.
Second total defense. Second.
DC. 76. Tell him. 76. 76.
56.
Maverick.
Switch.
Turbo set.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Ain't going down
Robert
like that.
Woods, the intended receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
DC.
Go and get him, boy.
Mike 54.
Go and get him, boy.
Watch the slant.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike.
Ric Flair.
54.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
On second and 10, Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side.
German. You got to
And
pick
that's
that,
gonna be
German.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Those
passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
The Rams on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is third and 10.
54 Mike.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone.
Come here.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. D Ford in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They run with Breida. He finds an opening past the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
65. Go ahead.
Check 43.
Here's Coleman on the toss. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Defensive Player of the Year, Aaron Donald. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. There's Garoppolo to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Pettis. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
3rd and forever. Good job,
Garoppolo. Pettis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
I'm the captain now.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
That's what I need to hear. I'm the captain
That's
now.
fielded in the end zone.
Let's rock that nigga.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he simply taken the knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right?
Madden.
Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. On first down, it's Gurley. And he's got some space. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
Not like that.
As his guys
make
are
my whole
back within a
defense go
single
in.
score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Hot.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll find Goodwin here on the right side. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 41-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 41. Coleman. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 23.
Thank you.
Well, Pettis is quickly becoming the #1 receiving option for Jimmy Garoppolo. Into last year, John Lynch said that they loved the way he closed the season. Really came on late. Remember, this is a guy that they traded up to get at number 44 back in 2018 out of the University of Washington. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Garoppolo. That is caught inside the 5. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal. Here's Breida, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
He felt that one. I know your shit was rattling.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
Come here.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. D. Ford able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a 4th quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here?
76! 76!
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff.
Give me that. Sherm.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Sherman.
It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Hurd, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Bring it. Well, fellas, here we go.
Kill. Turn it.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Garoppolo.
Get there. Good play, safety. Good play, safety.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
56, right there, 56. Let's go, D.
Again they run with Gurley.
He ain't get it.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Here, my man.
A good job defensively there on Gurley as they hold him to only a yard.
Here, my man.
It's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, lift. You lift. Hey, God.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Escaping the pressure right.
Give me that. Oh, my God.
Right
Say thank you, man. That was your thank you right
this
there.
This will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40.
That's supposed to be a pick.
Hard
What
to
the
believe
hell?
his first
right
catch
there.
of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Goff.
What you got for
His
me?
throw incomplete.
What you got
that
for
time
me?
trying to find Gerald Everett. And it's 3rd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
My 7.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hold on. Check.
Mike 54 is Mike.
Throwing on third. Gone. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
We're pretty quiet, G. We're pretty quiet.
Don't be afraid.
Hey, Haywood.
3 ball.
Yes, sir.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. They got him in. It's Woods. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Here's Gall. And the Niners get there and bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
54, Mike, 54. Check, Watch 54, Watch 54. Here we go, G.
Here's Goff. Open man right side is Cup complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now let's go.
Oh, good route.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
That's
and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Exit.
Out of the gun, Goff. And he will score.
Really?
Touchdown, LA.
Really?
Jared Goff.
He's going to make him go right by.
17th touchdown now on the season as his guys are back within a single score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Yeah, another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin.
You know that's Marquise Goodwin, dog. You running 4-2.
And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
But that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback.
Okay, let's go.
Right back the other way.
Well,
let's go get it. Okay, my guy.
We saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
I'm out of here. Me.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I need both of them to
sack.
Let's go, both.
Because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory. Why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Mike 51.
Second and 10. Goff again. He's going to let it fly.
Good job,
and it's
Sam.
knocked away and incomplete.
Good job,
Pretty
Sam.
solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
54, Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got one. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4.
Hey, kill.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
From the gun on third down. Goff. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. D4 in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Kitty Bosa.
Oh,
Kitty Bosa.
Great, and he goes down once more. Nick Bosa. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right near the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Here's Mostert, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the game there, second and goal.
You don't have playing.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. Third and goal. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. Third and goal.
One, Omaha.
Check three.
Let's go.
Flag.
Mike 5-4.
Hey, orbit.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
See you guys.
I tell you, Charles,
see you boys in the day.
Play to the final whistle, I get that. But there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it.
Good game. You advanced it?
I've been advanced. You playing DC?
Nah, I was playing somebody else. He on?